It's very hot in here. It's very hot. I'm just gonna read his bio. It's very long, but I'm just gonna give you a background of who he is and what he does, and then after that he can greet you. Today I am so honored to have Etienne Vermaak. He's 15 years old, resides in beautiful and friendly city of Port Elizabeth in the Eastern Cape. Etienne has been homeschooled and enjoys subjects like technology. His interests are in gaming, coding, and robotics. He was diagnosed with Autism Spectrum Disorder at the age of 3. And then he started modeling at Sophisticated Models at the age of 8 to improve his self-confidence and eye contact. This is the most exciting part for me. He's currently holding the title of Mr. Petite Teen South Africa 2021, which is hosted by Pageants SA. Mr. Vermaak, welcome to Agape FM and welcome to Touched by Grace.
Thank you for having me here, ma'am.
How are you today?
I'm good, and you?
I'm very well, thank you. Before you got here, we were talking about the mother and child relationship, and I am so thanking God that the mom is here, granny is here, family is here to support him. Everyone is here to support him, to show the love that I was talking about before we go to take the interview. Quickly, your bio is very long, but yes. I want you to tell me about yourself, things maybe that are not in the bio. Some of them will be here. Tell me about yourself. Who is Etienne? Where is Etienne coming from?
May I shout out a few people first?
Definitely.
Okay, firstly, I just want to give thanks to God for bringing us all safely together here today. To my mom, dad, Oma and Opa, for all your love and support. My coach, Auntie Tilly Maritz. Auntie Carolyn from Pageants SA. Without you, all this would never been possible. You have given me a platform to continue my charity work. Auntie Gqeberha from Sophisticate Models, for giving me the tools to be able to compete in such a big competition. To all my supporters that always help me with fundraising for my charities, especially Uncle Robert van Eittenne from Hunter Super Spa. And last but not least, Heinrich K. Schmidt from Heinz SL for always making me look super smart. I could not have come this far without these special people in my life. Thank you.
Wow. Thank you to everyone that you have mentioned. Some of them I know Gqeberha, but quickly tell us about you. We want to know about you.
Well, firstly, let's start with the basics here. I'm 15 years old, and I was born in Port Elizabeth. So I stayed in a place called Rowland Park. That's the first place I stayed.
Okay.
And back then we did struggle a little bit, and it wasn't really a house we owned. It was a rented house.
Okay.
All right, but I was small at the time, so I didn't really care about anything. So yeah.
Wow. So you grew up in Rowland Park?
Yes.
Okay. How many are you? Are you just the only child, or you have siblings?
Oh no, I'm the only child.
Oh wow. And how is it like to be the only child?
Well, I mean, it's less trouble if you just think about it. Less trouble.
So you don't, you never, like my kids, they would always, I have 3 boys, by the way.
Oh, cool.
So now they always always ask for a girl. Mommy, we want to have, can we have a girl? Can you buy a girl child? So with you, has it never been like that you ask your mom and dad, guys, you must bring someone, I'm lonely?
No, I was perfectly happy to be on my own.
You were perfectly...
I get myself busy in the backyard.
Oh wow.
Playing with a ball or something.
All right. So you someone that enjoys his own. You enjoy your own company.
Yes, I do.
You like that.
But
Wow.
I mean, if there was someone else, like just someone else, I mean, I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind talking to someone else or playing with something else.
Oh wow.
Someone else.
I still a chance. Mom can still have someone else to play with. You're 15.
Yeah.
Wow, this is amazing. And then, modeling. I mostly know you from modeling. I've seen you every time Gail has a competition. I would see you every time there's a competition. I would see you, and I was like, no, I'm interested. I want to know this person. What made you to start modeling? And is it something that you enjoy? Is it something that you're really, really passionate about?
Well, firstly, I started modeling because I was autistic. Well, actually, no, I am autistic. And the only reason why I did modeling in the first place was to help me with my eye contact and my confidence. But then it's just became a hobby now,
Is it?
and I enjoy it.
And then how is your confidence now?
I mean, I'm sitting right here talking to you with a lot of people, so there you go.
Wow. I when his dad knew about the interview, he WhatsApped me and he said, please. He was so excited, very much happy for this interview. He said, please, can you take care of my son, and explain to me that what is going on with you. And I was like, no, it's cool. I'm like that. I don't have that disorder, but I'm like that. If I don't get to prepare some things, and then I tend to
I like to
forget.
keep it.
You like to keep it in
order.
In order. You like to keep it in order. We can see. We can definitely see that you everything with you must be in order. And then now you are holding. Hey, wow. Mr. Petite Teen South Africa 2021. Tell us more about that.
Well, I mean, first of all, I honestly didn't think I was gonna hold such a big title. Yeah, I mean, we did like this whole thingy. We did like an online interview thingy. Not like me and you talking right now, face to face. It's like online through a phone. And again, I was really happy. I didn't think I was gonna get something that big. And then I used that as a platform to do charity work.
Okay.
And also encourages some people to do that as well.
So you just entered online, and then you were called in, and I believe the pageant is outside Port Elizabeth.
Yeah, if you think about it, yeah, it is. Yeah.
Okay. So did you enjoy it?
Oh, yeah, I did enjoy it. Yeah, there were a few stressful moments and, some tiring moments from here and there, but yeah, I enjoyed it.
All right. And then tell us, how did you plan for it, and how did you manage to deal with the stress that comes with it?
I just kept calm and I just did it. That's basically what I did. Because, I mean, if you stress, all right, you're obviously going to make mistakes. All right, like say you're writing an essay.
Yeah.
Take this for instance. You're writing an essay for a class and you're stressing. You don't know if you're going to pass or not. And then there's like a lot of mistakes you do.
Okay.
So if you are stressed out, you're going to make mistakes. So I just kept calm and I just did it.
Wow. And then with everything that is going on, is there anyone that you look up to? If yes, and who, a role model? Who is that person and why?
Well, it's my dad actually. So remember how I said I'm robotics and all that as a hobby? Yeah, I'm doing that now. And he's currently working at overseas now in America. He's in the automotive industry.
Yeah, you did mention, yes.
Yes. And, I look up to that. And I want to do exactly what my dad is doing. So right now, when I turn 17, I'm doing an internship there.
Wow. Shout out to Dad for being a good father. And then robotics, quickly. And coding and robotics, what is it all about?
Well, it's actually really fun. The first time I started, like funny story now. First thing I started was we had to start with like these Lego blocks. I'm like, why am I starting with Lego blocks? Aren't you supposed to program robots and all that? But then they had all these these technical blocks
Okay.
that I didn't think Lego would ever make. Like a mind system, and allows it to drive on its own. And all that.
Oh,
And then
okay.
as the years went by, it started to become more advanced and more advanced and all that.
Wow.
Right now, I'm also working there now. And I work there on like Mondays and Wednesdays, I think.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, on Wednesdays there's this teacher that helps out with the toddlers and all that.
Okay.
So right now I'm also
You're also helping.
helping the toddlers as
Oh,
well.
that's
fun
that's
actually.
amazing. That's amazing. That wow. I'm so like, well, there's a word I want to use, like seeing you at your age and with all these amazing things that you are doing, it makes my heart, I feel honored to sit here with you, you know, and listen to your story. And then you also doing charity work.
Yes.
Yes. Is it just something that you always wanted to do?
Well, I mean, I didn't think about doing stuff like that, but as soon as I did modeling, and then I just began doing charity now. You know, it warms my heart to see people happy and all that.
Yes.
Like Maranatha, I think I did mention that somewhere. Maranatha Street Workers Trust in Forest Hill. So basically, it's like a place. Oh, sorry, let me just put this down. It's like a place. It's like a safe haven for all the children and adults in need of help. Like from bad backgrounds, they don't have a home or anything. Yeah, I mean, it is kind of heartbreaking all that, but it's like a family there.
Wow.
That's my main charity focus. I do things like SPCA and Hospice, but Maranatha is my main focus.
What do you basically do there?
Well, I like donate stuff. Like I get stuff from Hospice. They give us stuff because they know that we need to give them stuff as well.
Oh, okay.
So they give us some stuff, and then also from other people as well.
Oh, okay.
So we gather stuff, like we got like this big box now, like full of toys and full of books and all that. We just donated there.
All right.
Yeah,
So
and also there's also
Yes.
functions. Sorry, there's also functions that we have, like a Christmas thingy. I'm actually gonna do a Christmas thing now on December.
All right.
So my dad's gonna come back. He's gonna dress as Santa. I'm gonna be the elf.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. So basically, you're one of those people that will ask us on Facebook or wherever to donate gifts, blankets, clothes for people in Maranatha.
Yes.
Wow.
You can go onto my Facebook page and you'll see if you wanna join in.
Join.
And
Okay.
I wanna help you. There's a link in there.
Wow, that's beautiful.
And also the Pageants SA. There's also a link there as well if anyone wants to compete.
Okay. So he's basically busy with 3, which is SPCA, Hospice, and Maranatha. But the main focus is Maranatha, whereby he collects goods, which is toys, clothing.
Yeah.
You know, and okay. So how many days do you spend there?
Well,
Or when do you go there?
yeah, it's kind of difficult to say. I mean, we actually go every month.
Okay.
But right now, we're just gonna take it just now. Take it a bit slower because it's December. We are gonna relax a bit. But on December, we are gonna go then hold like a little Christmas party there.
Okay.
And
So
yeah.
it's you, it's school, yourself, coding, then there's school,
Yeah.
and then there's pageants, and then there's charity. How do you balance everything? How do you work out? How do you plan to? How do you do everything all together?
Well, my mom usually helps me to do that. So my mom plans everything for me and all that. And
Oh, okay. So mom is like a manager. So
you can say that.
she manages your diary and tell you this is where you're gonna go, this is what you're going to do. Thank you, mom, for being so supportive. We really, really appreciate that. And then your titles. I see here that you've won so many. From 2014, is that when you started with pageants and modeling?
Yes.
Okay. So
That's
from
correct.
2014 you were Junior Photographic Model of the Year.
Yeah.
Mr. Winter Look 2014, Mr. Face of Reality, Photographic Model of the Year, wow, 2015, 2016. Like, he holds all the titles. What is your motto? What drives you? What makes you want to do this? What is your motivation?
Well, everyone needs to be happy. Alright, like, because, it warms my heart as well.
Mm-hmm.
So I just want everyone to be happy and all that. And, yeah, I motivate myself.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, wow. So to you, I see the passion when you speak about you want everyone to be happy. And I want to say that it's coming from a happy family. You grew up in a happy family, and then you want to, that thing must transform. The love that you got to your family, you want to transform it to others.
Yeah.
That's what I'm reading from this interview. And then again, it never stops. You continued.
I just continued.
You continued. Yeah. 2017, you did the same. You won. Are you still part of Sophisticated Models?
That's very difficult to say, actually. I mean, no, I'm not really into Sophisticated Models anymore. I'm like focusing on like important modeling shows and all that, like Pageants SA.
Okay.
So Auntie Gqeberha, which is the owner of Sophisticated Models, she gave me the stepping stones.
Yes.
Because I didn't know how to do modeling and all of that. I mean, I wouldn't be able to sit here now. I wouldn't be able to do SA Pages now if it wasn't for her.
Exactly. Wow. And I see, 2018, you also won Face of Talent Africa, Top Model of the Year, Top Achiever of Sophisticated Models, and 2019 Junior Mr. Talent Africa, Mr. Winter Photographic. Wow, it's a lot, but to now, where we at now is Mr. Petite Teen 2021. Are you planning to continue to enter more pageants?
Well, yeah, sure. I mean, next year, I'm gonna go to Turkey.
Okay.
To do a competition there.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I never been to Turkey. I've always wondered, hey, what's it like in Turkey? Because, when I was smaller, my dad didn't have any work here, so he went to India first. Yeah, we went to India.
Okay.
Very hot place. All right, and that's where my mom started to homeschool me now, grade R. I enjoyed it and that. And then my dad got a job in Canada.
Okay.
My mom didn't want to go because it's cold. It's cold. Listen, I like the cold.
Okay.
But my mom doesn't like the cold. Me and my dad love the cold. But my mom doesn't.
Wow. That's beautiful. And what I want to, are you still doing homeschooling?
Yes, I am.
Is that, are you enjoying it? And who does it? Is it your mom?
Yeah, of course, my mom. Of course, my mom wants to teach me because she needs to be in control of everything.
Okay.
Yes.
And how do you feel about that?
Well, I'm comfortable around my mom. I like it that my mom's my teacher. But let's start from the beginning. When I first started school, I was actually in a special needs school called Victory Kids because, at the age of 3, I was diagnosed with autism.
Yes.
So, I've been there for a year or 2 years or something? Can't remember because, I was small back then. And then my mom decided to put me in what you call that now again? A mainstream school called Amadeus in Lorraine. Oh, sorry. Yeah. And then... it was a very small school, and it was, you wouldn't think it's a school. It's actually like a, what you call it now? Complex kind of thing. And then you have these simple buildings and all that. You have section where you got your middle school, you got your high school, and then you got your preschool.
Yes.
Yeah. But the thing is, they only go up to grade 9. So I've been there for 6 years, I think. And then my mom decided to take me out and go to a normal high school now.
Okay.
when I was grade 7. But, I didn't really fit in well in that high school. Yeah, so I've been there for 2 years, and then after those 2 years that I've been there, I started to do homeschooling.
All right. When you say you did not fit in, what you mean? Can you just explain further if it's possible?
Yeah, it is possible. Well, I think everyone knew that I was autistic and all that, and they think I was different than everyone else. Yeah, I didn't really fit in with a lot of people there.
Would you say that is something that we need to work on in our communities? Because from me sitting opposite you know different to me. I have not seen anything different about you ever since I've known you. For me, there was nothing different about you up until it was brought to my attention. So do you think that it's a stigma that we need to change, or mentality that we need to change in our communities, that when people know certain things about you, they start to treat you differently, and how do you think we can get people to change the way of thinking when it comes? It doesn't have to be autism, it's anything.
Like anything.
How do we change the perspective that because you have a certain, according to us, you have a certain condition or you're diagnosed with something, we don't have to treat you differently, you are the same? How do you think we can change that perspective, that mentality? What can we do to change that?
Well, let's think about it this way. God made us in special ways, different ways. We don't know why. We don't know why we are made in this way, but God has a special plan for us. So.
Wow.
So we can just pray and hope
that people will basically change their minds of how they see. Because truly what you're saying, that God has made us so different. I might not have what you have, but I have something that you don't have, which makes me so different. It doesn't mean that because I don't have this, I must treat you differently, and and make you feel that you are different. So we can do you think if we maybe get them to understand what is autism spectrum about, other diagnoses, do you think maybe they will change if we get them to know, teach them about them, make them know what is this all about?
Well, how do I start this now? I mean, I can hear things sharper, I can smell things sharper than anyone else. But then that all comes in when too much noise, when it gets too overwhelmed, and
Wow.
Yeah, and also if I see a big group of crowds, okay, then I just don't want to go and talk to that big crowd. But it also depends. It also depends because you always get those bad groups, and you always get those the small groups. But you know what? Do you know who Ryan Reynolds is? He's like a movie actor. Yeah. He the thing that I learned, okay. He always said that the bigger your group, the faker those people are. But the smaller the group, the realer those people are. And then I'm like, well, that does make sense actually. Because I've got 3 friends. I only have 3 good friends. Okay. Yeah, and I'm happy to have those 3 friends. I don't need more. I don't need more.
So you have a good relationship with your friends. They know you, they understand you.
Yeah.
Wow. It's a blessing. It's a blessing that you understand you. You know that you are happy with you.
Yeah.
You don't need anyone else to make you feel special. You know yourself, you are happy with you. There's nothing else that can make you happy other than yourself. There's no one else that can make you accept yourself other than you. And then when you go out there, you already feel, I'm enough. I am Etienne, I'm enough, and I'm happy. So, and now with everything that you know about yourself, you got to a place where you understood that this is something that I need to give back.
Yeah.
Give back the love, give back the care. You know, by reading at your bio and talking to you, I feel the love and the care that you have others, because you have come to love yourself. You have come to understand you have come to understand God in your life. Wow, that is beautiful. And then tell me, if maybe we want to contribute, right? I know you're going to host a Christmas party.
Yeah.
If you want to contribute, where can we go to, and how can people contribute?
Well, there is a link in my Facebook
Okay.
page, so and then you can just donate and all that.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So it's very easy.
Give us your Facebook page. For some listeners don't know. Give us your Facebook page.
Well, it is my name.
Market yourself.
Yeah.
It's your turn now.
Yeah. It is. It's just my name, Etienne Vermaak.
Oh, okay. So you can follow him on Facebook, Etienne Vermaak, and then on Instagram it's also Etienne Vermaak. And then he has a website. It's www.etiennevermaak.com.
Yes.
All right. So you have your own website. How is that?
So I was like, sure, okay. So it's on the World Wide Web now, just it's out there now.
Was it something that you created since you are doing?
Actually, no, my mom made it.
Oh, Mom.
I just sat there with my mom like,
Mom
oh,
is
okay.
a breath of fresh air. I love her so much. Wow. So she created the website for you.
Yeah.
All right. And then she keeps it up to date every now and then.
Yes.
Wow, that's beautiful. Any plans? What are your future plans?
Well, I'm obviously still going to do modeling and all that.
Mm-hmm.
And, I'm going to get more serious with my robotics and my schoolwork.
Oh, okay.
Next year I'm going to learn Spanish.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And what grade are you?
I'm grade 10 now. I just finished grade 9 now.
Oh, wow. So you just started in the middle of the year with grade 10.
Yeah.
Due to that, you are doing homeschooling.
Yeah.
That's amazing. I'm thinking about that with my children. That's lovely. So now you're going to continue. Any plans of moving to Canada, or is Dad coming back to South Africa?
I'm not really sure what the future holds
Mm-hmm.
with where I'm going to stay, where am I.
Okay.
But I can tell you that I am going to work overseas. I think Mexico or the United States. I don't know, any of those two.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so you might relocate.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
That's a big step. But, I am still going to come here sometimes because, this is my home country.
Okay, all right. Do you have any family overseas besides your dad in Canada?
Well, yeah, I do. I've got my two
right.
favorite cousins.
Oh.
Okay, so
no, that's cool.
yeah. So one of my cousin, he lives in Cape Town.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then my other cousin, I think he's like the oldest brother of his other cousin. He lives in Florida now.
Okay.
Yeah, he's got a wife. He's doing well there.
All right. So now, here comes this 15-year-old that has a challenge. He comes to you and say, "Hi, Etienne, I have this challenge." It doesn't matter what he says to you, what challenge he has. What can you say to motivate that 15-year-old?
Well, I mean, I'm not going to say the same thing like to every other. I'm just going to sit down, I'm going to talk to him. I'm going to talk to him and say, don't stay down, you just get up and you just do it. Because that's what life, because, learning only happens when you get hurt. Like, because listen here, you don't know that the kettle burns your hand unless you touch it. Think of it that way.
Wow.
And then you become stronger. You keep on getting hurt and you keep on getting stronger.
Sure.
So if he just keeps on going, then yeah.
Wow. And then before we wrap up the interview,
Right.
I just want to know how is your daily life like? What besides modeling, anything else, and robotic and school, anything else that you enjoy doing, and how do you plan your day?
Well, like any other 15-year-old, I like playing games. I like
Okay.
gaming. I play with one of my friends online, and yeah, that's fun actually. It's fun. He just makes up the weirdest jokes ever. And then also, you know, my dad's not just, my mom can't really do a lot. I mean, sometimes we'll go to a mall and have breakfast or something, or go watch a movie or something. But other than that, yeah, that's my daily life.
You love gaming.
Yeah.
Wow, I've seen. I think it's a boys thing to gaming. I've seen my kids playing games like the whole day, and
Yeah.
I always complain about data. I say, guys, you really spending my data. This is my data that I have to use to work, and you guys, and you know, the moment they quiet, you must start to worry because they're hiding somewhere and playing games.
Oh, really? Oh.
They do that like often. So I think the game thing, it's a boy thing that is new.
Yeah.
Is it because of the I think it's the pandemic also has played a part. Would you say so?
Yeah, I would also say that as well.
Because now we're staying we indoors the whole time. We don't play outside anymore. So the only thing that you and me play while you're at home and I'm also at home.
Yeah.
I've seen them doing that.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's a really good thing. I mean, you can just see how far technology has come.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's just becoming more powerful and everything else. Just becoming more powerful.
Wow. And how are you managing with COVID and everything?
Say again?
How are you managing with COVID? Is it...
You know, I don't really worry about that COVID. I mean, if I get sick, I get sick. I mean, it's not going to stay there forever.
Wow.
But,
wow.
I mean, I will still keep my mask on. I don't like getting sick. I mean, I hardly get sick. I think it's because of my dad. He hardly gets sick.
Wow. Last few words, what would you like to say to our listeners at home, online?
Well, I made it right, sure. I believe that if you put the Lord first in everything you do, you will succeed in whatever you do and take on life. And always be kind, because you don't know what the other person might be going through. Dream big and believe in yourself.
Yeah. Wow. Dream big and believe in yourself. And I love the first part. If you put the Lord first in everything you do, you will succeed.
That's true.
Will succeed. It is your show, Touched by Grace, with Thumela on Agape Radio. We put God first in everything that we do in the show. We trust God with everything that we do. We trust God with your life. We trust God with everything. So Touched by Grace is all about trusting God. Thank you very much, Eittenne, for coming, and I really enjoyed the interview, and I really enjoy knowing you well. Thank you so much. Thank you, Mom. Thanks to Dad in Canada. He was like worried. He WhatsApp me every day. Please take care of my son. And I said, you know what? I've been where Etienne has been, so I understand everything. I will definitely take care of him and make sure that he enjoys the interview. Thank you so much. We wish you all the best. May the Lord carry you through. May the Lord keep you. May the Lord protect you. May the Lord enlarge you. May the Lord, there's the verse in Isaiah that I love. It says, the Lord, I will heal you, I will lead you, and I will, it goes on saying, I forgot, but what I love the most, the first part is that I will heal you and I will lead you. You know, I will restore you. That's what it says. I will heal you, I will lead you, and I will restore you. May the Lord heal you. May the Lord lead you. May the Lord restore you. May you, be that role model to everyone, to every 15-year-old, 9-year-old, 20-year-old, because some people would look up to and say, like my kids would be like, I want to be like him, you know. And then you might find all the people that I've missed out, can I go back to being an Etienne? So continue being the role model, continue being you, continue loving people. Even if you don't know them, you don't have to know people to love them. As long as people are created by God, we all created by God, so we need to show the love and can continue taking care of people from Maranatha. I'm sure God will grant you all your heart's desire. And if you are listening at home, online, wherever you're listening from, this is Etienne Vermaak. He's doing charity work for Maranatha. What he does, he collects food, clothing, toys. He'll be now doing a Christmas party, and we know how costly Christmas can be, and he depends on us, me and you. He cannot do this without us, so he really needs your help. If you can go to Facebook and like his page, and also you can go to his website, www.etiennevermaak.com.
Yes.
Then you'll be able to get a link where you can give back. So this is now, it's not for him, it's for our people. It's not just his people, it's our people. So please do like his page, follow his page, go to his website. He's doing an amazing job in Gqeberha. We're going to take a song shortly by Sissy Winans. All right, and then after that we'll come back, and it's now 11:37 a.m. We continue with the show up until 12 o'clock. All right, I hope you enjoy the show by Sissy Winans.
I love you, Lord, for your mercy never fails me all my